Hey everyone, today we have a slightly trickier parable from Jesus. Jesus said to them, "Does anyone bring in a lamp in order to put it under a basket or bed? Shouldn't it be placed on a lampstand? For whatever is hidden is meant to be disclosed, and whatever is concealed is meant to be brought out into the open. If anyone has ears to hear, let them listen." He said to them, "See what you hear. The measure you use will be the measure you get, and still more will be given to you. For even those who have, more will be given, and from those who have nothing, even what they have will be taken away." So Jesus is in the business of illuminating things, making things clearer, showing us what God is actually like. Except here, it seems like he's kind of doing that with one of the most mysterious, obscure parables he tells. Now, once again, it's showing us that Jesus is saying you have to pay attention and put in the work to really understand what he's trying to say, right? It's not always easy or apparent. And so Jesus may occasionally make dense or complicated or mysterious statements, but they're still meant to communicate something true about God and what God is up to. And so the lamp metaphor in this parable really is about what God is doing. It's not the more famous little light of mine where we have to let our shine, right, in the Sermon on the Mount. It's what God is doing. God is trying to bring things to light. And so it talks about things that are hidden, but in order that they can be seen and found. It's the idea of like, sometimes God hides in order that we can find him, so that we'll go looking, that we'll be seekers. It's not a test, it's not a punishment, it's more playful or encouraging than that. That God, again, wants to be found, right? Keep going, you're getting warmer. I think that's the idea here. So again, the question is, how much do you want to be invested in understanding Jesus' message? If you just want to settle for some simplistic answers, then that's what you'll get, right? And eventually, even those may not be enough, but maybe you won't care. But if you can be a lifelong searcher, then you're always going to find more depth. More will be given, right? That's what Jesus is saying with this statement about the measure that you use is how it will be measured to you. Right? I think. I can't claim to be fully enlightened on all this. See what you hear is a pretty literal translation of one of the things Jesus says here, which, again, doesn't make sense, but it does, right? Think about what you're hearing. Really reflect on it. Can you not just hear what Jesus says, but continually reflect on that and find more and more angles to look at it? The more we reflect on the depth of the divine light, the more we're going to reflect that divine light. The kingdom of God is always a mystery, but a mystery is not some simple puzzle to figure out. It's about always looking for more depth of who God is and what God's love looks like. So, are you ready to start searching?